Hey, I'm Mark Romanak for Smooth Move Seats. If you're not familiar with Smooth Move Seats, they're an aftermarket product. Essentially what it is a spring-assisted hydraulic seat that replaces your OEM standard seat base in your boat. The reason for it is, if you've ever been on a boat ride and a rough day, you know how torturous that can be to your body. For the past 30 years, I've been fishing competitively and running in performance-style fishing boats, and literally that pounding is taking its toll on my body. Ever since I've discovered the Smooth Move seats, what a difference. Smooths out the ride, makes fishing and boating an enjoyable experience. Let's talk about a few of the features that attracted me to the Smooth Move seat in the first place. First of all, let's talk about affordability. Everything you need for the Smooth Move setup comes in one box, one price. You don't have to buy any aftermarket accessories to make the seat operate correctly. It comes with a seat base, comes with a pedestal, comes with the actuator, and you take your boat seat from your personal fishing boat and you apply it to the package. So when you open up that package and install it in your boat, you don't have to buy anything else when you buy a Smooth Move. One of the other features I like an awful lot is the adjustable spring tension on the fly. This lever right here allows you to spin it to increase the tension for a person that's heavier or to reduce the tension for a person that's lighter. And you're looking at people from 100 to 300 pounds here, so this seat will accommodate virtually everybody. The other thing is that based on the wave conditions that you're fishing in, you might want to tighten the spring a little bit or loosen the spring. When it's calm out, I loosen the spring to get a softer ride. When it's rough out, I tighten the spring a little bit to avoid that bounciness and that bouncy sensation. But it's 100% adjustable. You can customize this seat on the fly anytime you need for any person who might be sitting on it. The other nice thing about the Smooth Move seat is that you can adjust this tension with this knob. You don't need any kind of an air pump to pump it up, which means that when you're on the fly, running down the lake, you can adjust it with literally just adjusting this lever. Super simple, super basic, super efficient. One more thing about the spring adjustment knob here, as you're adjusting it up and down, what you want to keep in mind is you don't want to stop it in the up position. Wherever you get your customized tension for your body weight, you want to take it off just the side, just a little bit like that. That way when the seat's going up and down, you don't pinch your finger while you're running. The other way you can customize a Smooth Move seat is on the pedestal itself. They come in different heights. And of course, this plays to a person's actual height. So if you're a short person, you're going to want a shorter pedestal. If you're a taller guy, you're going to want a taller pedestal. And all you need to do is figure out what that custom height is that you're comfortable with in your boat. Order the right pedestal. It'll come in the kit with you, and install it, and you're good to go. For the sliding mechanism, it allows you to bring the seat forward, center over top of the pedestal, or to move it back. What I recommend is in rough water conditions, you're going to want to keep the seat pretty much centered over top of the pedestal. That's going to give you the best ride, it's going to give you the smoothest ride. If you've got a situation where it's late seas and you can run wide open flat calm seas and you want a little bit more space, you can certainly slide that seat back and relax a little bit more in it like a lounger. But for rough water running, I highly recommend that you put it center over the pedestal and use your legs a little bit to help also with the spring assist as you're going up and down. It's going to give you the best possible ride. The other feature that I think is critical here on the Smooth Move is the forward locking mechanism. When you're in a spring assisted seat like this, you want that seat locked in the forward position. So when you're running, the seat's operating naturally. You don't want the seat pivoting sideways, left or right, and potentially throwing you right out of the seat. Other products that are out there don't have that feature standard. You can get it as an aftermarket item, but they charge you more money with it. The Smooth Move, the forward locking mechanism comes with the package for one price. Maintenance on the Smooth Move seats is super simple. On the back of the seat, I spun it around, there's a little tiny hole back here, a little port. All you need to do to keep it operating smoothly is spray a little WD-40 in there occasionally. A little light lubricant like that is going to keep the mechanism running good. The other thing to keep in mind is when you're storing your seat between the seasons, when you're not using it for a long time, back all the spring tension off of it, and then of course put the spring tension back on it again in the spring when you go fishing again. One of the best features about Smooth Moves is they're easy to install. It takes about 5 minutes with basic hand tools. Let's take it over to my boat, install it, and show you what it looks like. Let's talk briefly about installation. In fact, it takes longer to talk about it than it actually does to do it. All you're going to need is a screwdriver to take out the OEM standard seat base that comes in your boat. Then you're going to take out of the box your seat base that comes with the Smooth Move platform. It sits in the same holes, it uses the same screws. Once that's mounted down, all you need to do is put your pedestal on your Smooth Move seat, install the Smooth Move seat on top of the pedestal, and then add your boat seat to the top of the hydraulic mechanism. One more thing, when you're out in the water and you're running in rough waves, let common sense be your guide. Everybody needs to be safe out there. Hey, I'm Mark Romanak, and this is a Smooth Move seat. Check them out online at smoothmoveseats.com.